Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carla. I'm so excited for today's video because it's finally time for my Easter haul. Spring is right around the corner and I've been picking up so many cute things over the last few weeks, from Target and Home Goods to some little Amazon finds. If you love cozy spring decor and lots of bunny themed items, you are in the right place. So grab a coffee or a snack and let's hop to it. It is such a beautiful day here in San Antonio that I decided to open up the windows and let in some natural light and bring you all into my living room to share my haul. The first place that I did some shopping this season was at Ross. This beautiful glittery pink Easter egg is the first thing that caught my eye when I went in store. I especially love the texture of the flowers, how there's kind of like a 3D effect. It kind of has a nice little weight to it, and it was only selling for $8.99. The next items that I found at Ross were these two beautiful iridescent bunny rabbits. I also like that each one of them is wearing a bow. This one has a pretty lilac bow and this one is wearing a pink bow. They were selling for $10.99 a piece. The next place I went shopping was at Home Sense. I was actually there looking for items for Valentine's Day, and then I ran into these two adorable white bunnies wearing pink bows. And like the bunnies at Ross, they have a nice shine to them. And these two were going for $7.99 a piece. Another place where I picked up a couple of things was at Bath & Body Works. I picked up this beautiful 3-wick candle holder. It's shaped like butterfly wings and has some beautiful flower embellishments on each of them. I knew that I wanted to add this to my collection because a couple of years ago I received one for my birthday. But unlike the one that came out this year, it doesn't have any of the flower embellishments. I decided to go ahead and pick up another one because of the unique shape, and also because this can be something that can stay out even after Easter. The original cost is $44.95. However, I had a 20% off coupon, and so I think it went down to about $38. The last thing that I picked up at Bath & Body Works was this adorable Easter themed wallflower. I thought it was just perfect. I loved the gold basket, the little pink bow, the pink Easter eggs, and a couple of the other pastel colors. It also lights up when it's plugged in, and this is something that I plan on putting in my kitchen. The next place where I picked up a couple of things was at Target. I was watching a video of a creator by the name of Deja. Her channel is called Dose of Deja, and she showed this beautiful egg-shaped marble serving board, and I knew that I wanted to have this for my coffee bar. It was only $5. Again, it's pretty heavy, and I'm using it to display carrot napkins on my coffee bar right now, so this was a really great buy. And the last thing that I picked up from Target was this beautiful glass bunny jar. I love how they sculpted the little ears, and because it's clear, it can be used year after year. You can put all kinds of things in it. I have some little candy eggs inside this one. One of the reasons why I knew that I wanted to have this is because I have a similar one that I picked up a couple of years ago for Valentine's Day, and they're about the same size. This one's maybe a tad bit bigger, but they cost the same, which was $5, and so it was a really great find in the bullseye section. The next place where I did some shopping was at the at-home store. This first item that I'm sharing with you is an Easter egg that I picked up last summer out of the clearance section, and so I was able to pick up 2 of these. The next items that I picked up out of the clearance section at the at-home store were these adorable little Easter plates. The original price was $4.99 a piece, but I really believe that I got these somewhere between 50 and 75% off. The next item I picked up this year is this adorable Easter sign. It is going for $6.99. I plan on using this in my kitchen on top of my microwave. The next item that I picked up at the at-home store was this wooden little bunny. I actually picked up about 3 of these, and I plan on displaying them in my dining room area. I have some picture frames in my dining area, and I plan on setting a bunny on top of each of the picture frames. These are going for $2.99 a piece. And the last items that I picked up at the at-home store is this adorable little bunny pick for my Easter tree that you see in the background. I believe these were only $3.99 a piece. I picked up a few of them, and I had a 20% off coupon that they give you for your birthday month. And so I did get a little bit of a discount on these. I almost forgot, there was one other thing that I did pick up at the at-home store. I picked up a couple of bags of speckled Easter eggs to use as filler in this vase and some other items throughout the space in my decor. The next place where I did some shopping was at TJ Maxx. I found this white wooden carved tabletop sign that says "He is risen." I was looking everywhere for something like this. Jesus is the reason for the season, so I always like to include something in my decor that speaks to that. This was sold for $7.99. And the last item that I picked up at TJ Maxx is this beautiful bunny figurine that is pushing a wheelbarrow. I've already put some of the Easter eggs in that I purchased at the at-home store. I saw this on the channel House in Season with Ashlyn, and when she held this up in her video when she was out shopping, I was like, oh my goodness, I need that. So I went out to a few TJ Maxx's, and I was only able to find one. I was hoping for 2, but I'm so happy that I found this guy, and he's going for $14.99. The next place where I went shopping was a store called Pop Shelf. I went in specifically looking for this beautiful white Easter egg. It really reminds me of the one that I picked up at Ross. It is smaller and it doesn't have any glitter on it, but it does have the 3-dimensional petals. It is a little bit lighter in weight, but it's only $8, and I decided to swap this out for the pink ones that I originally put on my coffee bar and use the pink ones in another part of my space. And again, I did see this in Ashlyn's video from House in Season. She was out shopping, and I saw this in the background where she was, showing all of the things in the store. So I had to go in person and see it. I'm so glad that I did. So again, thank you, Ashlyn, for being in the stores and showing us all the good things that are out there. And the last thing that I picked up at Pop Shelf was this adorable bunny pillow. Oh my goodness, you see his little paws, the little cottontail. So I picked up 2 of these, one to put in my living room and one to put in my bedroom. Again, this pillow was going for $12. Pop Shelf, at least last week, they had this deal where if you spent $40, you got $10 off. And so with that $10 off, I was able to pick up 2 of the pillows and 2 of the eggs. The next place that I did some shopping was at the Dollar Tree. I picked up several sprays that look just like this of greenery to use throughout my space. Primarily, I use them in my kitchen and my coffee bar, and I'm also going to use them on the top of my kitchen cabinets. And the last thing that I picked up at the Dollar Tree was this cute little Easter egg soap dispenser. I was really hoping that I could find more than one so I could have one in my kitchen and one in my restroom, but I went around to a bunch of different Dollar Trees and I never found another one, so I'm glad that I was able to find this one. I think this was for $6. The next place that I did some shopping was at my local grocery store, H-E-B. I found this adorable carrot. It looks like a bottle cleaner. I picked up 2 of them. I have one in the background here next to my Easter tree, and this other one is going to go in my kitchen. And these are going for $9.99. Okay guys, I have 3 more places that I'm going to share with you. The next place is online. It's called Macari. I picked up 2 items that were originally sold in Ross, but I ended up having to pick them up on Macari because they sold out so quickly. The first one is this beautiful Easter cake. Look at all of the beautiful detail. The little bunny ears with the pink and the inside, the little gold bow, the little flowers, again with the petals with the 3D effect, the little swirls of roses, the little golden Easter eggs, the tier tray with the gold trim and eggs. This is absolutely gorgeous. When I saw someone on TikTok hold it up on her account, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to find that. And I was so excited when I did see that I was able to purchase it, even if it was no longer in store. And the other item that I picked up from Macari was also another Easter cake. Same thing, just beautiful, pink, white, and gold. Look at that adorable little bunny on the top with the little butterfly on his nose. He's wearing a pink bow. He has the gorgeous flowers and the little gold accents and the golden tier tray. Again, absolutely beautiful. I purchased them both from the same seller in a bundle. She did a wonderful job of wrapping them in bubble wrap and packaging them in a really good box, and so they came without any imperfections. I'm so happy with my purchase, and I will be using these over and over again for years to come. This year I plan on using both of them in my kitchen. If you've seen my coffee bar video, then you've seen the second one already on my second row in the center of it. The second to the last place that I did some shopping was also online through Amazon. Just about everything that I picked up from Amazon is bunny related. So the first thing that I picked up was this adorable little salt and pepper shaker set. I was thinking about using these on my tier trays. So again, look at the back where it has the little cottontail and the little paws. And then this one has the little bunny ears and his face and his front feet. Just adorable. I believe the set was $9.99. The next thing that I ordered was this set of chocolate bunnies and this little chocolate egg. I love that they all came with little pink bows wrapped around them. And this one bunny is sitting up tall. This one is lying down a little bit lower. All 3 of them came in a set. I believe they were like $16.99 for the whole set. The next thing that I picked up on Amazon were these adorable little bunny towels. I plan on using these in my kitchen. Sorry, they're upside down. Again, I love the little ears and the little pink nose. It's pretty thick. So these are something that actually could be used and not just for decor. But anyway, I got a set of 2 and I believe they were $9.99 for the pair. The next thing that I picked up from Amazon was this adorable bunny rug. I love again how it's kind of 3D, it sticks out. It's not just a flat design, it's very thick and fluffy. And I will be using this rug in my kitchen. Okay, and the last two things that I picked up from Amazon were both pillowcase covers. The first one that I saw was this one that is 18 by 18 in dimension. Again, with that same kind of puffy pattern that showing up on the rug. And then the other pillowcase cover that I purchased was 12 by 20 in dimension. Again, the same pattern. And so I thought all of these were so adorable. I'm going to use this dimension in my bedroom, and then the 18 by 18 I will be using here in the living room on my sofa. Actually, there were a couple more things from Amazon that I just remembered. If you look at the Easter tree in the background, the tree topper, the set of ears on the top, that came from Amazon. And then within the body of the tree where you see the little ears sticking out, those were also purchased on Amazon's website. Okay, the last place that I did some shopping was at Hobby Lobby. I kind of have a number of things, so I wanted to save that for last. One of the first things that I picked up at Hobby Lobby this year were these speckled egg ornaments. I bought them in pink and in purple, and you can see them in the background on the large tree. I also picked up some sprays or picks for my tree, this little bunny head and the carrots. I have the carrots in the tree, and I'm also using some of these in the kitchen. If you've seen my coffee bar video, you've seen some of these mixed in with some of the greenery from Dollar Tree as part of the wall or the backdrop of my coffee bar. I bought a couple of these carrots to place with some of the rabbits that I have throughout my space in my home. The next thing that I picked up at Hobby Lobby are these large pink speckled Easter eggs. I've decided to use these as accent pieces on the tops of my cabinet. The next things that I picked up at Hobby Lobby were some additional Easter eggs. I have a smaller Easter tree that I need to decorate for my kitchen, and so I will be including some of these egg ornaments. I also purchased some wooden ornaments at Hobby Lobby that I plan on painting. I purchased some bunnies, some egg-shaped ornaments, and some carrot-shaped ornaments. Next thing that I purchased at Hobby Lobby is this welcome sign. I love how these three bunnies are positioned together. Their little tails are like little cotton balls, the florals and the greenery. I'm actually going to put this at the top of my cabinets to serve as a centerpiece. The next thing that I picked up from Hobby Lobby is this sign that says, "In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus." I plan on hanging this up in my dining area. The last thing that I've purchased at Hobby Lobby were some of these wooden bench plant stands. I got a few of them to put on the top of my cabinets in the kitchen. I have one for my counter, and I believe I'm going to use one in when decorating my restroom. These were originally, I believe, $17.99, but everything that I showed you from Hobby Lobby is 40% off. And so I believe after the discount, this was about $9.99 or maybe $10. So thank you so much for hanging in here with me to the very end. If you did make it this far, please leave me a bunny emoji in the comments so that I know that you stayed to the end of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share, and I'll see you next time.